today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Arizona Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers. And this carries into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Now here comes Teddy Bridgewater, first-round pick back in 2014 as he looks to command this Panther offense.
What an audition last year for Teddy Bridgewater in New Orleans. Not one that he expected to have happen with the injury to Drew Brees, but he stepped into the breach, and the Saints went 5-0 in his starts, and he showed the rest of the league he was ready to be a starting quarterback again. Now he gets his opportunity with.
And right away, he lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cards will take over first and 10.
At their own 34-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a first and 10 at the 34. They begin with a quick throw out left. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
To Andy Isabella. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 41, Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down.
Gain of 12. And the Cardinal first down.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
First down, Murray. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And he's got this down to the 35. The receiving numbers for Hopkins a week ago. He was pretty prophetic. He said before that game, I want to get in the end zone often. He got there 3 times.
Yeah, it's one thing to catch a lot of footballs. That is important, but it's what you do after the catch that can make you great. And he had a great game last week.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He's going to take off with it. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score.
Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line.
That's good.
A big play there from McCaffrey. 54 yards on the ground. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there.
Christian.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
The stop made by Jordan.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Chandler Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared.
And got his man complete. Yeah, he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. A huge play there for Arizona. 64 yards. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Shotgun now from Murray. Flush to his right. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
Zane Gonzalez lining up for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
At the 24-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Complete.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. Murray now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray. And this is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. In on the stop, it's Tahir Whitehead. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And now he'll tuck it and run. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
1st down
from the gun. Murray. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
Now Drake.
2nd and 1.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Kenyon Drake, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 6-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Murray. And a short return to the 6-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On second down and 4, Bridgewater. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page. Just
by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. The bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
On second and 15 now. Murray completes it to Fitzgerald.
Murray's pass.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
9-yard gain on the play.
On third down, Murray. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked up by Tahir Whitehead. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. To throw again on second down, Bridgewater. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. First down, Bridgewater. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Throwing again on second down. Bridgewater. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 37. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. The sack by Terrell Suggs. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
On for the field goal. A 59-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we have... All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Throwing on first down is Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. K1 short, pushing through there to make the play defensively. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. from the gun. Murray, he finds Hopkins complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
And it's third down.
Murray going to try to throw on third down. And able to find Kirk complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Murray's throw on target to Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Complete to
the end result, 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
Murray now on first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. It's complete to Williams. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 6 there on first. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there. Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And his kick is good. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let them get to the second level because sometimes they'll break off.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. The linebacker, Jordan Hicks, flying in there for the sack.
Brought down back.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there. Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
They'll take over first and...
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
2nd and 5 now. Murray has got it to Williams. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Max Williams.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, Murray. Buying time to his left. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Tahir Whitehead. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Intercepted.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because
it's a foot race. Past the 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
All day, baby. Come on.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Number 10.
DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guy.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? Doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Murray. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game. Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. They'll run on first down, Edmonds. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Flushed out right. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Intended for Chase Edmonds.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown.
Chase Edmonds, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They can very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards, the pick up there.
Brings up 2nd.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
47-yard line.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball. And his throw is incomplete. Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Bridgewater. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. 4th down, Bridgewater. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
By the Cardinals.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Going deep for Hopkins. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Shotgun now from Murray. And he's got the completion to Hopkins.
Murray's pass.
And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
It's a gain of 6.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And the
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Cardinals.
First down, Murray. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown.
DeAndre Hopkins, 28 yards. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that, because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Arizona, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they'll drop down to 1-3.